Good morning, guys. How you guys doing? Today is JLM reacting another video. Now today I want to talk about the drama that's going on Destiny right now behind the Nolan Beyond. There's a lot of hate that's coming against the weapon, saying that the weapon is overpowered and that it's broken. And there's another side that says that the weapon is fine, that it's just an average gun, that is nothing. There's nothing wrong with this gun whatsoever. So let's get into the issues. The first thing that I want to talk about is flinching. There's a might be the biggest issue that people have against the gun. Basically, there's a lot of hate going on right now on Destiny because they're saying that when you get into a gunfight against the Nolan Beyond, you might land the first couple of shots, but the guy that's using Nolan Beyond might still be able to kill you because the gun, his aim never flinches, so he's still gonna be aiming perfectly down the sides and get a kill. Obviously, I will say that there's some truth to this statement. The Nolan Beyond does have less flinch than any other sniper. That being said, I think that is a bit extreme saying that the gun never moves, like the aim never moves. Don't get me wrong, when using Clever Dragon against the Nolan Beyond, the guy that's using Nolan Beyond is gonna the aim. If you get the first couple of shots, his aim is gonna be all over the place. So obviously he might be able to get just a lucky shot by shooting just randomly and getting the kill. That might happen once out of 10 times. But every 9 times out of 10, the guy that's using Clever Dragon is gonna win that gunfight. So I say that obviously the unflinching that the weapon has is a bit better than other snipers. So that's I'll say a benefit towards the gun to make it better than other snipers. But I don't think it's a broken perk neither. And the reason why I don't feel this is a broken perk is because the Nolan Beyond has so many negativities just going against this weapon. What I mean by that is that when you look at the scope that the gun has, is a really bad scope. You cannot get short gaze, long view, ambush in this gun. You can't get those scopes in this gun. You gotta use the weird scope. Second, the damage that the gun has. The damage is so low. Like you cannot kill any super that is not a Goldie. I think that's obviously a negative for the gun. Especially when it comes down to like red snipes, you can't do that with the sniper. Third, I gotta say that the reload animation is a really big annoying problem sometimes. Basically, after every shot you take, the gun goes into this reload animation, and you can obviously cancel this by knowing if you know how to do the glitch. After every shot you cancel reload. That being said, I personally use the gun I would say most than the average person, and I still don't know how to do the glitch perfectly. I think that if you learn how to do the glitch perfectly, that probably took you some time of actually getting to use this weapon and mastering the weapon. So I don't think that has actually like a big positive, the fact that you gotta spend time into doing this weird cancel reload animation. I don't know, that's just me, I guess. Another thing that's negative about this gun is the perk that the gun has. The first perk is Mulligan, and I think this might be the worst perk to have on this gun, because if you use a Nolan Beyond and you miss a shot and Mulligan activates, so the shot goes back into your magazine and you do the cancel reload animation, the gun jams, and it jams for a good, I would say maybe 3 to 4 seconds, to where you shoot it, the gun doesn't shoot at all. It just stays jammed until it shoots a random shot out of nowhere that there's no way you can aim it. It's just a random shot, and that is a weird thing to happen, to be honest. And that happens, I would say, a good amount of times to make this gun annoying, just to use that. The other perk is the Master, which to me is a bad perk as well. The perk basically is if you get a kill with the Nolan Beyond, the next precision shot that you take is gonna be a higher damage. But again, I don't think that is the best perk to have on this gun. The perk in the middle is good. It's Snapshot. Obviously, I think the option you're gonna go with. Obviously, I think Snapshot might be the best perk just because you can get quick draw from a Blade Dancer or the Warlock Gauntlet. So obviously, I think it's a good perk. But besides that, I don't think you can get Hidden Hand. You can't get Life Support. You can't get Unflinching. You cannot get those type of perks in this gun. So you have to live with those weird perks that sometimes actually work against you, that in your favor. And altogether, I gotta say that you still gotta remember that this is a sniper. And what I mean by this is the sniper is the fact that any counters that is annoying to use the sniper right now in the Crucible, it goes against this gun. It does. The only thing is the flinching is the only benefit you have to using this gun. So I'll say that sometimes the hate that's coming towards No Long Beyond, it might be coming just because you got killed by the gun, or you maybe lost a gun a match against No Long Beyond. And I think that just you gotta take it back to what is really happening. Like I said again, the weapon had its highest point to being used an anomaly, because I feel like the map benefit the gun. Like the map was, I think, was perfect for No Long Beyond, to where you can, there's a lot of lanes so you can snipe with. But again, you can also have a shotty to where someone is just trying to rush snipe you. I mean, just rush you. You can obviously counter that as well. That being said, when we go back to this past week in Action is Blue, the gun, again, the popularity in the gun decreased again. The most popular gun was still the Clever Dragon, the Last Word. Those weapons are still better than, I would say, the No Long Beyond. And I just think that it's a little bit sad that the fact that No Long Beyond has this one good thing going for it and people already want to take it away. Like, I think people are forgetting that this gun is, at the end of the day, an exotic weapon, and it should be maybe something that makes this gun special compared to any other sniper. To me, I think about it, the Thorn. Like, Thorn was a really good gun in the Crucible, and people got mad about that, and they nerfed the gun. But they didn't nerf it once, they nerfed it I think 3 times, because there was so much hate towards the gun, to the point where the gun is really unuseful. Like, don't get me wrong, you can kill with the Thorn, you can do fine with the Thorn, but the Thorn doesn't stand a chance when you compare it to like a IS Luna or a Palindrome. Like, the gun is not the best option to use as far as a hand cannon. Like, a legendary hand cannon is better than the exotic Thorn, and I think that is something that annoys me, because I feel that exotic weapons should be the best weapons in the Crucible. It should not be between, you shouldn't be choosing between legendary weapons, between what legendary weapons you want to use. It should be between what exotic weapon you want to use. That should be the choice that you make when you're picking your weapon. And when I would say, with nerfing every single exotic gun, I think that makes just exotics not useful anymore. It's getting to a point where you should just take exotics out of the game, because the exotics never feel exotic, and I feel like that's kind of messed up. Anyway, guys, that's my opinion on just this whole issue about No Long Beyond. If you got a different opinion, please leave a comment down below. I would love to read that. If you guys liked the video, please leave a like. It does help the channel grow. Anyway, guys, have a great day. Take care, guys. Peace.
Enemy captured Zone C.